WWE is reportedly near a deal. According to CNBC, it looks like WWE is near a deal to sign with UFC parent company Endeavor. This is obviously big news for a lot of reasons. I'm going to give you guys the correct expectations, hopefully, of what to expect. Is Vince McMahon staying in power? Triple H, what's going on with him? And Stephanie, Nick Khan, is this a good thing, a bad thing? Maybe some things that you guys can expect. We're going to talk about it in today's video. So Vince McMahon's World Wrestling Entertainment is in advanced talks to be sold to Ari Emanuel's Endeavor Group, which is the parent company of UFC. This deal would combine UFC and WWE into one publicly traded company, and WWE has spent, obviously, the last few months looking for potential buyers. Ari Emanuel is one of those people who kind of made it sound like they weren't going to join with WWE, but of course, everybody does this when they're near a deal. Now, what does this mean for Vince McMahon? Well, Endeavor is slated to own 51% of the new combat sports and entertainment company, while WWE shareholders would get 49% according to the People. The Endeavor deal gives WWE an enterprise value of $9.3 billion. Emanuel, a media executive, is expected to act as chief executive of both Endeavor and the new company. McMahon is expected to be the executive chairman, while Endeavor president Mark Shapiro will also work in the same role at the new company. Dana White will remain as president of UFC, while WWE CEO Nick Khan will serve as the president of the wrestling business. The development comes during the same weekend WWE hosts WrestleMania, and the deal is expected to be announced officially tomorrow. Now, keep in mind, WWE selling to Endeavor can mean a lot of things. For example, would Stephanie McMahon return? Well, the rumor is that Stephanie and Vince did not seem to work well side by side, so more than likely, I would say no. Then, on the other side of things, you have to wonder about creative. Realistically, what we're seeing right here might be the new norm. Vince McMahon involved in some sort of executive chairman role, and then maybe Triple H is still head of creative. Or maybe WWE and Endeavor get very political backstage and then eventually say, screw it, we're going to take Triple H out of power. This hasn't been announced, this hasn't been revealed, but of course, a lot of people are wondering about the future of WWE and what to expect. Now, the UFC is a very stale product. This is something that a lot of people agree with. The UFC is in the television rights business just like the WWE, right? You're selling your rights to ESPN and stuff like that. You have to wonder if Endeavor will put WWE on ESPN based on their existing relationship through UFC. Because everything would be combined, WWE Network being moved from Peacock to ESPN could be a relatively big possibility. I also wonder if this means paid pay-per-views are coming back. We just talked about this a couple days ago, and it would make a lot of sense, realistically, for paid pay-per-views to come back, because that's the UFC's model. However, I don't think that's the correct answer, and in fact, I would say if they were to do that, that means they are incredibly disconnected from reality, because UFC pay-per-views for $80 is a waste of money. I think a lot of people who look at those pay-per-views with the hopes of them delivering a great product, they don't, and to be honest with you, it goes to show you that UFC is very disconnected from the fan base. However, if Triple H remains in creative, WWE is sold to Endeavor, and we're on ESPN, and we're making a big deal out of the programming, and they get a little bit more freedom with the creativity, this could be a really good thing for WWE. Now, what does this mean for the roster members, people getting released, and all of that? I don't want to speculate on it, but I would say Endeavor would be a lot better than some of these other companies that were rumored, maybe like Disney, for example. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'll keep giving you guys updates as they come. Thanks for watching.